Welcome to ISTV English News Bulletin. I'm RK Primrose and let's go straight to the headlines. ADC election scheduled to be held next month is only nominal and won't be much helpful, opines political analyst BB Sharma. Now the news in detail. As the election to the 6th Autonomous District Council in the Hill District is going to be held only in name, it won't be much helpful. This was stated by veteran journalist and senior political analyst BB Sharma in an exclusive conversation with the joint editor of ISTV News, N. Phillips. BB Sharma further said that it is very much necessary to make solid security arrangement so that the election would be democratically meaningful. We must not take the election to the ADC lightly. Considering this, the government of Manipur ought to make the elections free and fair so that the people could elect candidates of their own choice. As of now, it is very difficult to predict which party would be hugely successful in the ADC election, BB Sharma said.
Manipur da June tang amada pangtokadriba Autonomous District Council Mikalasi Yamna Lairo and Lobje. Adumaruena Ega Equigi Masigi Mikalasi Kamani Yemgibe.
Chume Manipur da any election Mikalasi arrive at Hogate, Lady with Pumsina, particularly Singleum da Mikan Bangtok Bice, both other Bice, must arrive at Amuchuna. Adubu, Sarkarna, Changna in a district council gi. Election Pangtokani and Tori steps in the welcome the Tana stepney. Tawudabu. Masi my partner, Pangtopong, Magadi democracy, sing the democracy, Pangangani, Mamingte in a Totaragadi, Maduna democracy, Panganga, and Begimota, Masina, Madugi, reverse effect of my Lakani Lavaduna, Sai Philips and Takiva, must arrive in a tea, Yamsume.
Amorum the Mikkel stage the BJP lady and the Congress Sarkar Puju. Sound Python lady bunny, Aduga NPF lady. Masidadi Kanana, Kamainta Winnie Hen, my Papa Korpia, we must hide with the Lugani, the country. Adu, I got Masika.
Real, we are the real NPF, the Masakangio, not over the election commission. Among my party open in general body meeting, Garamasito Koloana, meeting go in a quarter one other apparently resolved over anybody, Masui, but inside still, lady report of the Masiki problems NPF Manipur unit is to live in Aduna. All is not well in NPF. Then Congress of Kangiduni, last election, some civil society, UN Chigumakarigo organization, Mayana, Yaro Kolo having Malatoki, Kamu Domun Lepayaro and Harivane. And the Congress must say strategy, Amamosu, Toribani, Aduna Congress is arrive in a plus BJP should put NPF the Congress is like the BJP should arrive no the Congress autonomous council Mayama member Mayama BJP whether they will be able to contest election or not. The BJP like film kind of much is it's too early elections is Tama Matamwali Vanina development anyway the election Bangtopa smooth and peaceful election is a very difficult smooth and peaceful election with the swing the anytime that we have. Aduna, this election is not that easy election as we look at. Adu my idea and way.
Aduga Preza Singi Wakalun the Shumba Maleni kind of Egawakal.
Miyama these things which sing the ADC fully functioning tower Tauragade, sing the development lakane. And the ADC lives in the President Bungam, the 1,000 Tongam, Mikkel the Neum, Chumulaka, Sakti, money and muscles and Toba. Masi Taudan, free and fair election, the will of the people, though, Singi Preza, Singi Miyangi will do reflect over Aduma election result to my palm. And as we know it, sing the Toba election, I say, both other no more worrying the both other Pautarim. And if this trend is continues, then election do meaningless. District council members in distinct laying the Tampak lay in a bomb Bokai and Tokyo Madu Kang Aduna the background of election. This election she Yam line I loba I palm de duga election to we have a mamin cooking to palm de. Other Madugi Apamado Manipurgi Miamda. Particularly singing processing power.
Some unidentified person kicked and damaged the doors and flower pot of the Departments of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation of RIMS at Lumphel around 10:30 p.m. yesterday. RIMS authority appealed to those responsible and all concerned not to repeat such act of vandalism in future. A joint public meeting of the representatives of Thawai village along with Amuko and UCM and the Committee Against Anti-Social Activities to Goltabi by Thawai village would be held soon to avoid any such unfortunate incident of Goltabi village in future. This was announced at a press meet held at the office of UCM yesterday. Leaders of Amuko and UCM were present at the press meet. The leaders expressed their desire for the government to translate the 3 points of agreement arrived between the committee and the government into practice in time. President of Amuko, Dr. Mani Kuman, said, in fact, those involved in the first incident ought to be arrested and legal action taken against them. However, as there has been an understanding of forgive and forget, it is a good sign that the people have agreed to live together with amity and harmony. Meanwhile, it is necessary to have a solid understanding together so that such incident may not happen in future. Therefore, a joint meeting would be held soon, Dr. Mani Kuman said.
Mayam siga pullaga yamna deep understanding amada tung koina permanently koi marakta apa mari ma understanding masala laga simple to ma natagati nase mera na musu thodo thodo tugi kramaina urki no kramai to ki no hay tugi na langa jelma adu suyam clearly khamina ba kana kana kramai to no kana kana kramai to no hay to na
A one-day awareness program on mental illness jointly organized by Manipur State's Mental Health Authority and Working Women's Forum, Manipur, was held at Irawat Bhavan today. In the awareness program, Member Secretary of Manipur State Health Authority, Dr. Mori Hoibam, President of Working Women's Forum, Manipur, T.H. Bedamani Devi, and President of All Manipur Nupi Marup, M. Sakhi Devi, were the main dignitaries at the program. Social worker Tayajam Suraj Kumar said the awareness program was conducted in order to make people aware of how mental illness comes about and its root causes, and to examine if this disorder can occur to any human being.
New Amata Wakalena Viabra, Nutagakaramatan Viata, Iva, Nungi Viva, Wakalon, Kunamayanda, Pungotaniniva, the awareness spinning.
Well, on the other hand, Inspired Science Academy, Ghari, under Hexaphone Education Foundation, distributed goods and eatables to the inmates of the children home at Terakaithil. Executive Committee members for Manipur Satya Parishad 2015-2018 were elected yesterday at Manipur Hindi Parishad. Professor T.H. Tombi Singh was elected as the President and Dr. Y. Kunjabihari as the General Secretary, a press release informed. A search operation was conducted at Kasturi Thong, Kangal Bazar around 9:30 a.m. today by a team of Imphal West Commando. Police Commando picked up 23 persons who did not have proper identification documents to City Police Station for further verification. Let's have some national and international news. The United Nations has assured India that it will take up the issue of Mumbai terror attack mastermind Zakiur Rahmat Lakhvi at its next meeting. India had expressed concern that Lakhvi's release from a Pakistani jail violates the provision of the United Nations. India's ambassador to the UN, Ashok Mukherjee, had written a letter to the chairman of the UNSC Al-Qaeda Sanction Committee, Ambassador Jim Mackley, expressing concern over the Lashkar-e-Toiba led commander's release. The committee had listed in December 2008 Lakhvi as a terrorist associated with LET and Al-Qaeda in December 2008. India also pointed out that as a listed terrorist, Lakhvi can neither release or give money since all his assets and financial resources have to be frozen. Well, in Nepal, rescue and relief work has gained momentum in all earthquake-affected districts. Indian Air Force helicopters are engaged in dropping relief materials in remote areas. Meanwhile, death toll in the April 25th earthquake has climbed to 7,040 in the Himalayan country. According to the country's Ministry of Home Affairs, at least 54 foreigners lost their life to the tremor and at least 82 foreigners are missing. Meanwhile, a 5.1 magnitude earthquake yesterday triggered landslide at several places in Gorkha district. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley flagged off relief material for Nepal earthquake victims in New Delhi today. Speaking on the occasion, the minister said that India's disaster management capabilities have increased in the last few years due to dedicated efforts. He said earlier US used to have the expertise in disaster management, and now India is the second country to achieve this. Before we end up the bulletin, let's have the headlines once again. ADC election scheduled to be held next month is only nominal and won't be much helpful, opines political analyst BB Sharma. That's all we have in this bulletin. Stay tuned to ISTV.